What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I am bringing you guys another video in my series of must-have gags. Now this video series was created inspired by Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. I will of course have her series linked down below, as well as the community tab, which I do post my videos on. I do this every 2 weeks and I basically only talk about indie releases unless it's a mainstream release that I'm like stupid eager to talk about. But yeah, I think for once I remembered. Oh no, I didn't. I will also have linked down below all of the Instagram pages that I use to get my videos or my pictures from. A majority of them are indie based pages because my whole thing is basically indie releases, but I do have of course Trend Mood and Hot Fire Makeup as well, which are more of my mainstream pages that I go to. So yeah, let me just scoot over and let's get into it. Now I will just make it known that today is Sunday the 2nd. My exams have been killing me, y'all. They really have, and I wasn't going to record this, but this is really my stress release, so I wanted to go ahead and just record it anyways. So I hope you guys don't mind it getting up super late or even going up tomorrow on Monday. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and record it and tell you guys how I'm feeling about some of these things. So the first thing that I pinned after my last video in this series, it's from, oh, I did not record this look. I used 2 items. So this is not the right item. I used a single shadow from Urban Decay and Narcotic. I got this for like $10 or something like that off of Hot Look, so I went ahead and purchased that. And then I finally got into my holiday palette that I purchased from NARS website, and this is in Scandal. I know not a lot of people actually have reviewed this palette, and this was the palette that really spoke to me, so I went ahead and purchased that. Everything else is basic, to be honest. Yeah, nothing else to scream about. Let's get into it for real. So the first thing I want to talk about is a quad from Beauty Bar Baby. It's pretty, but I don't need it. I am trying to really restrain myself on my purchasing, and yeah, so I don't need this, even though it is pretty, and I do have some shadows from this brand. A review video was supposed to be going up before the end of last month. Long story short, the video came out really bad. All of the palettes are sitting right there, so I will be doing another palette roundup. When I get to it, I honestly don't know. But yeah, I have tested out some of their shadows and I do like them. So if you're wondering how I feel about those shadows, I do like them. And my opinion did not change from my Indie Week review. So if you go ahead and check that out, it'll be linked up in the cards. That'll be like, that basically is my opinion still to this day. Okay, next, Linda Hallberg Cosmetics came out with 2 palettes. Right now I'm only going to talk about the first one, which is the what is the name of this palette? Gosh darn it. It's like her Infinity Deep. There you go, brain worked. So the Infinity Deep palette, it's pretty, but it's too neutral for me. I don't need it. I actually have a palette that honestly has these colors. Let's see if it's right here. I think I just moved it. It's the NARS Fully Loaded palette. Yeah, here it is right here. It's the NARS Fully Loaded palette. To me, these are similar colors. The only difference is that the Linda Hallberg Cosmetics palette has a red in it. So for me, I don't need to purchase it. It's pretty, but I don't need to purchase it. Next, Lana Beauty Cosmetics has released some more eyeshadows. I have talked about them a while ago, and at that point they were not releasing worldwide. Now they have gone on to Etsy, so I can purchase from them, and I do plan to purchase from them. I wanted to purchase from them the first time I heard about this brand, and I still want to do it to this day. So look forward to seeing some purchasing from some of these. They have done a couple of different releases of some eyeshadows, so I will do both photos that I have pinned. Next, Glow Recipe has released a new sleeping mask. I have one sleeping mask right now and it's from Belief. I love that sleeping mask, but I also have been no, I haven't started. I have a kit from Glow Recipe that I purchased during the holidays where it had a sheet mask, a moisturizer, and maybe a sleeping mask too. I haven't been able to pop into those because I purchased a lot of skincare during the holiday kits. But after I get testing those, if I like the brand and if I have finished my Belief sleeping mask, I might go ahead and try this one, just because avocados are good for your skin, etc, etc, etc. So I don't see this being a bad testing situation. Next, Enchanted Luxury Cosmetics released a luxury Chromebook palette, Chrome palette. We're just gonna call it Chrome palette. Okay. I had talked about this before and I was saying how I thought it was pretty. I just wanted to see the complete palette, and although it's pretty, when I went to see how much it cost over $100. I have already done that for an indie palette. It was one of the palettes that's in this stack and it's the Lexicon palette. The review should already be up. I'm okay. I don't use duochromes that often, and I already know that Amy Loves Makeup has already purchased it, so I'm gonna wait to see her review and some other reviews. And in addition, I have all of these Luxie shadows behind me that are duochromes, and I love Luxie shadows. So it's like, for me, I'm not willing to spend $100 on something that I potentially might already have. You get what I'm saying? So it's beautiful. I would love to have it in my collection, but I'm not gonna purchase it. Bellegant Cosmetics came out with a new palette during Black Friday sales. It's called the Jewel Queen eyeshadow palette. I had the opportunity to purchase it because I did make an order from this website during Black Friday and I chose not to, for one simple reason. It's pretty, but too many shadows look too similar, and this palette wasn't really enticing me to purchase it. Like I said earlier, I am trying to cut down on my purchasing, and I'm not going to talk myself into something I don't really like. So this is something that I don't really like, and I am okay with that. Next, BH Cosmetics fully released their all matte palette. 42 shadows, BH. Like, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Have a good day. Touch of Glam has also shown a sneak peek to the fact that their winter highlighter trio will be coming back. Now, I don't know if this is only going to be sold in a bundle. If it is, it's a no-go for me. Honestly, I have way too many highlighters. Way too many. But I would be interested in purchasing the gingerbread one and maybe the Santa one. I want to see how deep the Santa one is. It looks like it might be too light for me, but the gingerbread one looks really pretty. And I actually just received some I actually just received some Touch of Glam beauty highlighters that I purchased earlier. So, and I haven't put those on my face. I really need to put those on my face. But if I put them on my face and this bundle doesn't sell out, or the purchase doesn't sell out, then I might purchase that gingerbread highlighter because I am interested in it. Becca Cosmetics has also released some sneak peeks on, it looks like to be a highlighter, it looks to be like one of their highlighters where they have 3 different products in it for Lunar year. I'm good. Thank you. Sydney Grace Cosmetics is also coming out with an Autumn Rain palette. This is a palette that I was like, okay, maybe if I like the full color scheme. The full color scheme is not my cup of tea. I really do like Sydney Grace shadows. They're actually that big kahunka right there. That's all of my Sydney Grace eyeshadows. I have some blushes and some highlighters from them. And for me, it's just like, this palette is not screaming to me. I would hope that in maybe their next release, it'll be something more my color scheme. But for right now, I am okay. Bellegant Cosmetics also released some contour highlighter duos during Black Friday, and I ended up passing on these for one sheer fact. I don't need these I don't need them. I have a couple of duos like this, or trios. I love them, and I'm not hitting pan on them. I really want to start hitting pan on more items in my collection, so I'm starting to streamline, you know. So yeah, it's beautiful, and I think these are only available during the holidays, so if you're interested in it, I would definitely go ahead and reach for them, but I am okay. This is actually what I purchased from Bellegant Cosmetics during their holiday sale, and it was their blush trio. I couldn't say no. I could, but I couldn't. It has, and I did the darker one. The two deep blushes look so beautiful, so beautiful. And then there's a chocolatey brown. I'm hoping I can pull that off as a bronzer, and then that's a perfect. So it gave me the one color that I really wanted from the highlighter contour duo, and then it gave me some blushes, which you guys know I love too. Yeah, that whole thing right there behind me, the whole thing is full of highlighters and bronzer, or highlighters and blushes. Also, I did just want to say some beauty news. Sephora is doing a holiday hooray sale right now, so go ahead and purchase if you're interested in it. It does give you more off the higher tier you are. I did go ahead and make a purchase. Just a couple of things. I did not go crazy, at least not in my opinion. A lot of it was like things that a lot of it was things that I had been eyeing for so long. Like I got an oil because I've been wanting to get a skincare oil to really seal in my skincare at night, and a couple other things like that. And eventually I will be getting a Black Friday haul up. A lot of the stuff that I purchased has not come in yet, so that's why it's not up yet. M Cosmetics has also come across my face a lot lately. I am interested in trying this brand. They have highlighters and blushes and eyeshadows. But I might wait. Like I said, I'm trying to cut down, so I might wait and see what happens during next year. We'll see. Paulina Beauty and Blush Tribes palette has officially launched for pre-sale. I am doing an internal debate right now if I want to do a pre-sale order on it or not, because I don't want the one that I thought was originally for collab with Safai 305. I don't like that palette, and then on top of that, it's not really a collab, so I can't be bothered to purchase that one. But this color scheme from Paulina Beauty really screams out to me, and I do want to support her as a YouTuber. So I intend to purchase it. Whether I do it during the pre-sale or whether I just wait till January 1st to purchase it, the world will never know. Cleona Cosmetics also came out with a new eyeshadow bundle. It's called 66.5 Degrees North. This is a pretty bundle, but honestly, I am not rushing to purchase this because I purchased their previous bundle for the fall and I still have not received it yet. So I'm just like, I'm not going to keep purchasing these bundles and they take a year and a day to get to me. I completely understand. They press everything. They do everything by hand. I get it. But it's taking way too long, in my opinion, for this stuff to come to me. And I'm just if you couldn't tell, I'm a wee bit annoyed. So what I might do is maybe during like the New Year's sale, maybe I'll pick up 1 or 2 shadows if by then I have my fall bundle. But until then, I can't. Juvia's Place also has come out with 2 new pressed highlighters. I'm interested, I really am, but I know I have too many highlighters. It's like insane where my highlighter collection has gone from literally having 1 to like God only knows how many. Neither of them look extremely like interesting or unique. So I'm not like rushing to get them. I want to see if when they come into Ulta, if they come into Ulta store, I will try and swatch them. I think there's an Ulta near me that actually carries Juvia's. If not, I'll just wait till another really good Juvia's Place sale and I will purchase it from their website. Sonia G is coming out with some new brushes. These brushes look to be similar shapes. I think they might be different shapes, but the big thing that I can tell that's different about these is that the handles is really thin. Her original handles were like nice and thick. These ones are thinner. I haven't purchased any of her brushes, although I have been getting my brush game up lately, so I'm interested. I want to get some reviews from some YouTubers I know are going to purchase these like as soon as they launch, see how they like them, see if they think the formula, or not the formula, see if they think like the bristles and all that still apply the same way, and if they do, then I might purchase them, but until then I'm good. If you didn't know, Ulta is doing like another like 21 days of beauty, if you will, but it's counting down, I believe, till Christmas, and you're getting like an insane discount every day. Right now when I'm filming, today is Becca? Is it Becca? No, it's Urban. What is today? Today is Becca. Yeah, I was right. It's going to be on the Volcano Goddess and the Lava Gold highlighter. I will try and link the actual page that has all of the days displayed down below for you guys to make it easier. The other eyeshadow palette that I wanted to talk about from Linda Hallberg Cosmetics is the Metallic Mysteries 2. It has already launched, and it's basically the typical holiday colors, Christmassy colors in metallic shades. I will say that I did make a purchase from Linda Hallberg during their Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, and I got, I believe, I hope, the first Metallic Mysteries palette, so I don't want to rush to purchase this one. And then in addition, I was watching Angelica Niequist's video today, and she was talking about how one of the shadows is the same, so I don't feel the need to purchase this one. I really liked the color scheme of that first palette, so I want to get that in my hands, test that out, and go from there. Colored Raine is also sneak peeking a new collection. I'm assuming this is their holiday collection because they haven't released anything for the holidays, and last year they released that Cheers to the Beauty palette, so I'm assuming this is going to be their holiday collection. We will see. They haven't even talked about the name. They're actually asking for help to figure out a name for this collection. So yeah, I will link that information down if you want to do it. I think if your name gets chosen, you get like a free palette and like $500 gift card to shop on Colored Raine. So if you have a name and you're really good at stuff like that, by all means. ColourPop is also doing another collab with Iambeckyg, and it's called SylviaGani. I don't know, child. It's not my cup of tea. It's the same warm neutral palette with a pop of blue, basic lip colors, loose highlighters. Nothing in there intrigues me at all. Claro Psych, they have a Sykes Box palette. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful pastel palette. I want this, but I know I don't need it. I have a good amount of pastel shadows in my collection, and I don't reach for pastels very often. I like the eyeshadow palettes that I have in that realm, but I don't reach for them enough that I think I can genuinely justify purchasing this one. I do, like I said, I love this palette. I love this color scheme. It looks really pretty, but I really don't think I can justify it. And trust me, I genuinely can justify anything. Mythology Makeup has also come out with a new quad. And what is the name? It's called Persephone. It's a basic palette in my opinion, but you know, it's an indie brand, so I didn't want to talk about it. e.l.f. also dropped some new metallic highlighters. I'm low-key in my feelings about these highlighters being dropped after I made a huge e.l.f. purchase. I think so. But either way, I don't need these. I have too many highlighters, and I'll wait till the bigger beauty influencers, gurus, whatever, review them, and if they're dying for them, then maybe during their next 50% off sale. But until then, Smashbox has released a new Covershot palette, and this is like 2 Covershot palettes squeezed together in one palette. I now have 3 Covershot palettes, and I still have not tested out the third one that I purchased. The first 2 I feel, so the one that was made in Italy, I love that one. The pigmentation is beautiful, the blendability is beautiful. The one from the UK is like okay. The one that I still haven't purchased or still haven't tested out is the ultraviolet one, and that one's made in the UK or in the US. Did I say UK before? One is made in Italy, one is made in the US. Sorry. So the ultraviolet palette was also made in the US. I like the color scheme, and I haven't tested it out. I'm assuming it's going to be like the other one that I purchased and it was going to be okay. So that's my big thing. I feel like Smashbox needs to go back to whatever factory they made that first palette in from Italy and stay there. Stay there. Then maybe people will start to like your Covershot palettes. But until then, y'all, I don't think a lot of people are going to like them. I like them for what they are and for what they bring to the table, but not everybody's going to be that way, you know? Okay, Devinah's Cosmetics is coming out with her Secret Diaries palette collection December 7th, so it's coming up pretty soon. And this is a collection that I like some shadows and not others. What I plan to do is kind of look through my Devinah collection and see what colors could enhance that collection specifically, because to be honest, I have all of these colors in my collection, period, the end. But I really do love Devinah's formula, and yeah, although I don't think I have any room in my Devinah single palette, so maybe I just need to, I think I might, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go pass on this entire collection, and we're gonna get strong through it. We're gonna strong arm through not purchasing any shadows from this collection. Give Me Glow has also talked about that they're releasing or creating a vintage rose palette. All we see is this one little photo. It doesn't really give us much, so when we get more information, I will let you guys know. Menagerie Cosmetics is also coming out with something that is not lipsticks. I would assume in that bullet situation that it's either a mascara or a concealer, probably a concealer because you can see the inside. But yeah, we will see what happens. This is a palette from BH Cosmetics and SylviaGani. I don't remember how I've seen her before, but I've seen her before. Maybe at the very beginning I watched her on Instagram or YouTube. I really don't know. Either way, this palette is not my cup of tea. The only color that I actually like in this entire palette is that army green, and I have that, so I am good. Beauty of Color Cosmetics is coming out with a Melanin Treasure palette. This is a palette that is pretty, it's beautiful, but I don't need it. I already have this in my collection. Like everybody else has said today, the day I'm recording it, it does remind me of the Blush Tribe Fall Fusion palette in just a expanded version. I have that palette, so I don't need it. Just an update, Give Me Glow Cosmetics holiday collection will be releasing December 7th at December 7th at 12 p.m. CST. I will not be purchasing anything from this collection. I like certain eyeshadows in the eyeshadow palette, but I don't like the entire kit and caboodle, and I don't want to keep purchasing things where I don't like the full palette, so I am good on that one. Black Moon Cosmetics has also released a sneak peek on a new palette that they're going to be potentially releasing. It looks like an all shimmer palette to go with their all matte palette. I didn't purchase their all matte palette. I'm not going to purchase this all shimmer palette. MAC has talked about a highlight powder from a potential new line in their spring. It's called Floral Real. No thank you. It looks ashy in the pan. No ma'am. Sugar Pill is coming out with some more shadows. I love Sugar Pill. I have been using my palette a lot more recently, really getting a lot more wear out of this palette, and I do want to add some more to my collection. I really would love to get that arsenic palette color and maybe even Valora. Those two are what really stick out to me that don't work with what I already have from Sugar Pill. And that's it, guys. I know I talked a long time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this up tonight. I'm aiming to do so. But yeah, I'm not going to be purchasing a lot. I'm promising myself I'm not going to be purchasing a lot. I'm going to be narrowing my focus really far down. And yeah, it has been real, y'all. Peace.